What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK back with another episode today. Today we're going to talk about why John Cena just recently said, I went out there and bombed, and why it proves what I said 4 months ago. I was right all along. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and let's get this show started. Check out the intro, and enough with the fluff. Let's get to the stuff. What's up, man? What's up? Hope you're having a good day today, man. It's your boy TGK. If you're new here, subscribe, like the channel, all that good stuff. If you're into like basketball stuff, reaction videos, basketball talk, wrestling talk, heel turns that are just straight garbage, you came to the right channel, man. I talk about anything and everything. It don't matter what it is. We'll have a good time here. Anyway, man, hope you're having a good time. Let's go and let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. Let's check out a clip of what I said a couple of months ago about this dreaded, horrendous heel turn. Let's check it out. Why does it look like that? You know what I'm saying? Why does it look like that? Of all things, why did it look like that? All right, let's hear what the hell I had to say a couple of months ago. Let's check it out. The John Cena heel turn, or now since Elimination Chamber so far has been the peak of the heel turn. Since then, it has been the drizzling shits. I know he says that in promo speak that he is not going to change his music, his attire, and all that. That is just a way for the corporate organization that is TKO, WWE, or whatever the case may be, for them to not stop selling his merch. Okay? Yep. In a promo, he gave you the reason, an excuse for them to continue to give out the merch so he doesn't have to switch or change his gimmick or attire or anything like that. Or his music, right? It's kind of, it comes off a bit lazy, but it also comes off disingenuous if you really want to dig into it. Why would a corporation, they're like, we're going to turn Cena heel, it's going to be temporary, but let's not go through a full rebrand because we don't want to risk sales. We're about to go to Europe. Let's just kind of, we already created all these shirts for your visit over here. Let's just go through with it and give them the shirts, give them the promos and whatnot. I think it's really, him saying that was really just a way to give an excuse as to why the corporation didn't want to lose out on the revenue from the merch that they were going to give out. That's my perspective. Okay. Woo! That was fire, bro. That was fire. So anyway, that then takes me to what the hell dropped a couple of days ago. They're doing this run over there. Where are they at right now? They're doing a whole Fan Expo Chicago. There's a Fan Expo in Chicago, and John Cena ends up going out there and acknowledging that he went out there and bombed in terms of his heel run. Apparently, it's when he did his first promo, and let's go and check that clip out right quick. All right, so here's the clip.
You were upset with the crowd reaction.
Oh, no, I wasn't upset. I just know I failed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You learn from failure, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I went out there and bombed.
I actually think you did.
Happens, guys. Come on, man. All right, okay.
How would you have adjusted explaining your heel turn knowing that you wouldn't have followed it up after Elimination Chamber?
Man, what I'm hearing is, in a hypothetical universe, what different choices would you make? I will answer that with hindsight as a waste of time. Let's live right here and now in the excitement and adventure. We got 11 dates left. Woo! I think I'll be able to talk about all his buckets in January after the whole thing is over, but we've taken the audience on a hell of a ride this year, and we still got ways left to go. So I'm excited about that.
Thank you.
All right, cool. That was a good PC answer, right? Who the hell are these guys? The admission, Drew, blah, 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 joking at actually Ruthless or blah, blah, blah. He says, I've changed a lot over the years. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. Cena added, framing the step back as another step in his evolution. Obviously, The Rock wasn't a part of the entire freaking heel turn. And then all the promos, the first couple of promos was, how would I say, the first couple of promos were interesting, but I already could tell that it wasn't going to be what I wanted it to be, right? Let's get back to the main screen. So the main thing about this, man, is that when you have someone at the star level like a Cena to come out there and already admit that he bombed it, and maybe he's saying it in tongue-in-cheek, or he probably doesn't believe it, or he's just kind of saying it so people can move on, which all of it could be true too. I'm not fully buying it at the same time as a genuine response, but it's John Cena. You just never know with him. It was a flop, bro. That heel turn was not the heel turn we all wanted it to be. He should have turned heel 7 years ago, 8 years ago, when it should have happened. It should have happened when it should have happened a long time ago, bro. I can't tell you when it should have happened, but what they should have did, right? Should have did. I can't even talk right now. But what should have happened is The Rock should have stayed involved in this entire storyline. And sadly enough, Cena himself by himself could not make his heel run better. He just couldn't. I mean, you look at Stone Cold. When he did his, Stone Cold was hilarious in his heel run, and he was able to get other gimmicks off, the what chance, the being the coward, champion, being best friends with Vince McMahon, and then the comedic skits with Kurt Angle. Stone Cold was able to entertain you even as a heel. John Cena as a heel, it took until the CM Punk. It took until the CM Punk little feud there for us to get like some really entertaining John Cena bits. Let's be honest. Right? What about the John Cena heel turn have you enjoyed? Other than the Randy Orton match, which was very entertaining. The CM Punk match was very entertaining. And then the Cody Rhodes SummerSlam match was amazing. The matches have been great. But the heel arc, well, he wasn't even a heel at SummerSlam. What am I talking about? But just the whole overall heel story and everything that deals with him being the heel, it just didn't. It never worked. It didn't match. They were selling merch. It was all about merch at the end of the day. And then they knew that the merch wasn't selling as well with him being heel. So they were just like, what's the point? Rock's not involved. Freaking Travis Scott, he's no longer involved. Like, I would have liked for them to even have, what would have been real cool is if they could have come up with another scenario like when Hulk Hogan turned heel. If they would have found another way to do exactly something like that, that would have been pretty cool. But I thought the Elimination Chamber heel turn was pretty good too. It's just the follow-up, bro. The follow-up was the biggest letdown. And everything after that was just, the storylines were not good until the CM Punk one. And that just kind of goes back to what the hell WWE is doing in general. Besides Triple Mania, that was amazing. Triple Mania was fire, bro. I don't care what no one says. But the fact that pay-per-view or that little premium live event ranks up as one of the best WWE, premium live events of the year is insane, bro. That lets you know how poorly these storylines have been, how dreaded and just basic and just no depth into any of these storylines they have had this year with John Cena there. And now maybe him as a face, I don't know what it fixes. I don't know what the hell's going to happen on Raw tonight. I don't know. But it's unfortunate that John Cena had to become the 17-time world champion. And now where the hell does this go? Right? It just felt like that was a wasted time for him, for us. This is his final year, and we spent it with a horrible heel turn. this is going to be a stain, a minor stain on the John Cena legacy. Let's be honest. The Stone Cold heel turn is quote unquote a stain on his as well. Maybe turning some of the best faces heel is not a good idea at the latter stage of their career. But hey, man, he tried it and he made a great point. It's okay to fail. And it honestly is. And I don't want anyone to take anything away from this video that is not okay to fail. It is okay to fail. It's just I think the people that are in charge, the leadership in WWE failed John Cena. And John Cena also didn't have the greatest way to go about becoming this heel and actually being hated because the attire never changed. The music, like there was nothing that he did presentation wise that could make me hate him, right? Maybe if he would wear a boring ass shirt, maybe if he had a dark theme song, maybe if he shaved his head bald, something completely different. I'm like, I cannot stand this guy. I actually hate this guy. I mean, that's the whole thing with wrestling. They have to make you feel that emotion where you actually hate. Like I actually hate Seth Rollins right now for what he did to CM Punk. And since then, it's just been kind of like the great robbery, right? Since then, it's been downhill. But that's just WWE story booking right now. And unfortunately, John Cena has fell into that as well. A flat heel promo, a flat heel run. It is what it is. These things happen. We've seen it before. And, I don't know what's left to be told. We got 11 dates. We'll see, man. We'll see. And those things are going to dry up like that, man. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about the John Cena heel turn, the heel run, and then the fact that they ended the heel run and he admitted that he bombed that entire heel run. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. If y'all liked it, hated it, why you didn't, why you did. Let's chat, man. I'm all ears. I got time to respond to every single comment. So y'all go ahead and engage, man. It's been your boy TGK. Appreciate y'all watching. And again, until next time, we out.